Just came back from Haiti, and in Haiti I was jumping off cliffs, running around with no shirt all day. So guys, I'm about to jump. I was working out like crazy over there.
You don't gotta worry, I won't judge from your past. I know you're not the first, but I'll make sure that you're my last. But we can't change that. Just promise not to hurt me, 'cause you know I.
These are my workout shoes right now. Steph Curry Under Armours. I didn't bring these with me because I was like, I didn't want to mash up my good shoes. I come home and I got a couple boxes. So I opened up one box and I got another pair of Currys. And I opened up a second box and I got another pair of Currys. And I assume it's different colorways. These are the Aisha Currys. His wife has a shoe in his collection. But we got these. And these are the Tokyos. So we got 2 kicks. Which one should be my go-tos? His beard.
Varnishing a canvas.
Ooh, Bevel Shadow in Haiti.
Feeling so fresh. Big party tonight. You gotta represent, be clean. Ooh. Feel like my superpower's back, you know?
Don't even look in the mirror. Woo! We're all done at La Terrasse Blanche. Let me get a little into my story, how I started cutting. I had a barber for the first 18 years of my life. He was the only barber I ever had. He was like, yo, you should definitely be a barber, you should try it. But I didn't know anything about cutting hair. It was just like, wow. I looked at it as like a dope profession, like a lot of freedom, a lot of swag. Ultimately, I couldn't turn it down. I said, yeah, let me try it out, you know? I think I started like the next day. I went in very like nervous because obviously I've never cut anybody's hair in my life, and when you cut somebody's hair, they're sitting in your chair to relax. The last thing you want is them like stressing over whether or not they're gonna get a good cut or not. I can't remember who my first client was, but obviously I didn't know how to cut hair. In my opinion, butchered enough heads. He came every cut, he fixed my cuts. And obviously that feels mad uncomfortable when you're cutting somebody's hair, you have somebody overlooking you and then fixing all the mistakes you make. So I finished the first day, made a little bit of bread. So the next day I came in, a Saturday, it was rainy, I remember that. So I get into the shop, just has that vibe, you know, that slow day vibe. Set up my station, and like it was just taking time for clients to run by. So I started probably like around 9. And then 12 o'clock came around, I think I cut one person. I did a horrible job on them, was feeling low. And the one thing with the barber is if you mess up, you want to redeem yourself. As a person, you want to redeem yourself. So I messed up, and then I told him I'm going to get food. And I just ended up going back to my grandma's house. So it was like a bad day, right? I was like, yo, I'll go back tomorrow. Tomorrow came around and I didn't go. Then I'm like, I'll go the next day. The next day came around, I didn't go, and I didn't really feel like I had to go back. Like, I didn't feel like I had to talk to anybody about it, specifically the owner of the shop. I'll give you some advice. You should always confront your issues head on and not kind of beat around the bush. Check out the repercussions. So what happens to your hair when you don't cut it for a week or 2 weeks? It grows. So 2 weeks rolled around and I needed a cut, and that was my barber. And didn't want to confront that problem. Mind you, I was young, but I was like, yo, I gotta go find another barber. So the first barber I went to fucking scabbed me all around my hairline. Second barber, essentially the same thing. I had sensitive skin, so I couldn't even deal with alcohol. I went through 2 barbers and I realized like this is not gonna work. I either go back to my old barber or I cut my own hair. So I grabbed my grandpa's clippers. I got to work, and I did this in my grandmother's basement. I went from cutting my hair, cutting my brother's hair, to cutting my friends. A snowball effect of love for the game kind of ensued, where I just kept doing it. I just wanted to get better and better. That brings us to where we're at now, in Jacmel, chilling, because this barber game has treated me so well and taught me so much about life, and afforded me the freedom to leave a city like Montreal in November when it's freezing cold, and to come to a hot place like Jacmel and jump into the crystal blue waters of Haiti. I mean, it doesn't get any better. And this is, I kind of want to share with you guys my blueprint to getting to where I'm at right now. And I want to give you some insight on my story and the adversities, the good and the bad, that I've kind of gone through to get to this point of freedom.
Oh boy, I'ma have to call them boys.